guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry I've been gone for so long. Just, life things. Anyway, so today, as you read by the title, I'm going to be testing out the new Shane Dawson Jeffree Star Conspiracy Theory palette and then the Mini Controversy palette as well. Today was a lot. I'm not... By the way, if you're talking in the background, ignore it because I don't have time to wait for people to not talk. Open this up. I just threw it out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I already opened it up and seen it. Haven't swatched anything yet. But yeah, this is my first Jeffree Star palette ever. I never was interested in the other ones. Like I wanted the blue blood, but then I didn't get it. I had this. It was pretty packed at the store, so I'm glad I got it. And the website crashed, so love that I got it. I've seen it, which I'm pretty sure you already have. Here are all the shades. Anyways, so I'm going to get right into this palette. I'm not going to do swatches because I don't care about swatches. I want to see how it performs on my eye. And by the way, I guess if I'm rating it, because I guess this is a review, the packaging, I really love. The first I watched a series. If you haven't watched that, watch it. I don't know. I liked the first packaging they had. I mean, obviously, it was kind of like basic compared to this one, but I liked it. I wasn't that mad. I was going to buy it anyway. And here's the Mini Controversy. Now, I'm going to be honest, when I first seen this one, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to get that one because the colors speak to me a little bit more than this one at first, when I first saw it in the series, like during the whole process. But now that I'm seeing it together, I'm really not that mad at it at all. Like, there's a few shades in here that I know I'm going to get a lot of use of, like Flaming Hot, Cheese Dust, Illuminati, food videos. I love it. So I'm going to do a look. Well, I guess I'll use both palettes. I'll try my best. But if I had to pick a favorite, I just wish the blues were in here. And if I'm going to critique, if I had to nitpick, I feel like the blues, I really like the color blues. So I would want the blues to be in this palette. That's why I got this one. What's the tea? I don't really think I'm going to use that shade. But that's like the only shade, and my pills are the only shades I don't think I'm going to be using. Because they're not really my vibe and then to my skin tone. But on this palette, I don't think I'm going to use this one, which is Cry on My Couch, which I can relate to. Other than that, those three shades, everything else, I know I'm going to use a lot. And if not a lot, I'm going to use it in general. So yeah, I'm going to shut up and get into this video. So first, I'm going to take this off. Whoa, this is a really good mirror. And yeah, so I'm going to put primer on my eyes. I already did my face because when I went to the store, I didn't want to wear makeup because I know I was going to do a review. So I'm going to use the P. Louise primer. I love this stuff. I know this one isn't technically the primer. It's kind of just a shadow, but, I'm going to use the shade Exposed. I'm going to go into... I'm going to stick to this one. I'm going to go into Controversy. Okay, so now this eye, I finished blending out Controversy. Now I don't know what this part is, like in person I don't see that, but only on the camera, so don't mind this part. But other than that, I think these shades really blend well together. And I'm really impressed so far. Like, I didn't know, I knew what to expect, I knew it was going to be good. But, I don't know. So after that, I'm going to go in with this shade. Now when I seen the shade, I was like, I need to use that every day. It's not a fact. I'm just going to deepen up this part of my crease. Alright, so I added that, not a fact shade. I really like how it deepened it up. It's really not showing on the camera, which sucks. But I'm going to go back in with Controversy and sort of just clean that up. Okay, so now that that's all blended out, I think I'm just going to cut the crease. No, I'm going to try it without cutting the crease. And I'm going to go in with the shade. I'm trying to use as many shades as I can. I kind of want to use Sleep Paralysis, but I also want to, I'm going to go with My Apology first. And then we'll go from there. Now if we're going to use any more product for the, for this part, I'm just going to see how these products would form together. Okay, I really like that shade. I'm going with my finger. just so I could get more done quicker. Oh my god, I really like this shade. Wow, this is pretty. I really like this one. Sorry I keep going back and forth. I don't know if I want to use spiraling or sleep paralysis. I'm gonna swatch them because one of them, they look similar. No, they definitely swatch differently, which is why I want to swatch them. So this one is sleep paralysis, and then this one is spiraling. So I'm probably going to use spiraling to deepen up the. Ooh, that's a lot of follow. The my apology one, just so it's a better transition. Ooh, yeah, I really like this one. Okay, that wasn't the best idea I made. So I'm gonna try to just blend them together and pray for the best. Oh wow, that's a really pretty shade. I was not expecting that. Okay. So that's not the shade I was looking for. But it's not bad at all. So I should have went in with Trisha instead. But you know, we're already in the really deep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna blend this out and just work with what I got. And you know what, let's go on top with Trisha. Let's just use as many shades as we can. Whoa, I love this shade. This is pretty. This is really pretty. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean up the edges. I'm just gonna clean that up. Now this is a very unplanned, just going with the flow. So if this doesn't turn out good, I'm sorry. Follow me on Instagram, you'll see all the looks. They'll look a lot better and a lot more planned out. This is just the first impression to see how the shades work. And honestly, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Now I'm going to go in with the shade My Rides here. Just to deepen up that crease, because I forgot to do that. I always forget to go in with the black. Now there's a lot of fallout, so if that bothers you, there's a lot of fallout. So I'm just going to deepen that with that black. I don't want to use too much. Now this isn't one of my best looks ever, but you know, we're just going to go along with it. I'm going to do another side with different colors on this one, so maybe that'll turn out better, because I kind of know what I'm doing now. But yeah, so that's that eye. What's a good inner corner shade? I'm gonna use Ranch. I thought Ranch was a matte white, which I was actually really excited about, but then it's not, so I'm still excited about it. So I'm gonna go in with Ranch, and we're gonna highlight my inner corner. That's gorgeous. I like the shade. Now I would do bottom side, but I don't feel like it, because I'm going to take this makeup off, because I've been wearing this makeup forever, because yesterday was Halloween. So this is pretty much the finished eye. Love the product. I love the blendability on like how all the shades work together. I kind of messed up during this part, but it kind of just looks like I didn't. Like I meant to do that. I wish I just put the Trisha shade all over my lid. I mean all over my whatever this part is, and then just went with that and then deepen it up a little bit. But I'm not mad at this color payoff. So now I'm gonna do. I want to do blue, but you know what? I'm gonna use more of just this palette and less of this one. Not that there's anything wrong with this one. It's just I want the star of the show to have an appearance. Video shade, which is a really bright neon yellow, which when I seen it, I was like, I need that shade immediately. So I might not really go with these two, but ooh, that's a lot of fallout on my eye. Let me test it off. It's very pigmented and there is a lot of fallout. Now usually I do my eyes before foundation, so do the same. Okay, so it's not coming out pigmented on my eye because some of that primer I put on didn't really get on the inner corner that well. Because see, it starts off really well, and then I try to blend it together. Let me pat. I feel like this would look a lot better if I did my eyes first, so I might have to refilm this. I don't want to refilm this. Okay. Okay, you know what? Just because I don't want to film this video and prove it, I'm going to take some of this base. Here is the primer. I'm going to take the brush. And we're going to... Hold on. I'm going to do this on my hand because I can't see. Alright, so see, it's pretty pigmented. This camera's not doing so well. I guess this isn't really good for these kind of review videos. But it's pretty pigmented. But then on my eyeball, where I have some foundation on it, it doesn't come out as pigmented. So definitely if I did my face first, my eyes first, it would have came out a lot better. Decision to I just did these two looks with the palette. I really love the way these colors work, but there's been a lot of interruptions, and I like the way they look, but I like the way they look. These palettes, I really like both of them. The color story wasn't, at first, I'm gonna be honest, wasn't the best to me. Wasn't really speaking to me, but then honestly, once I seen it all together, put together, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy both. I was gonna just get this one today. Wow, that was very dangerous, very risky, very brave. This one another time. I really like the colors in this one, because I really like blue, and then also this feels like, this is for more, like, if you want my opinion on which to buy, if you're more of a, I don't like wearing, well, both of them are pretty good for both. You're on a budget, and if you want both to support Shane and Jeffree, and you really want to try this collection, but you can't really afford the bigger palette, this one is only $28, which is kind of pricey still, but for the quality that you're getting, and the mirror, you get the shades, and for the quality that you're getting, and you can do so many different looks with this. Like, if this is like something I could use at work. I love to use purple, and then also have like a brown shade palette, and especially if you want to do pop colors, so like these three could be good for work, and then these, if you want to do like an inner corner movement, I do that at work all the time. That's something good. So if you're on a budget but you still want to enjoy the collection and want to support Shane and Jeffree, get this palette. It's pretty, and it's not that as pricey. Now you do have the money, if you can afford it. I really do recommend this palette. Again, each palette kind of just depends on your preference. Now this palette, I really like to use color. As you can tell, I use a lot of color. I love color. So when I first seen the shades, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna really use that. But after I've seen it all together, and now that I'm seeing it in person, and then the way it's organized, like this top row could be for work and every day if I just want a basic nude look. Then also this black for like to deepen up the crease. And then this middle row is where the color story starts to pop, and I really like that in my inner corner. And this red, the only other red I've ever used was from the BH Cosmetic Taking Back to Brazil palette, and then the James Charles one. This one's more deeper of a red than the James Charles one, which I wasn't expecting, but after I just looked at both of them, I could see. Which doesn't mean it's worse, it doesn't mean it's better. But I don't mind this red, and I'm hit pan on that one, so I kind of need to use this one. But yeah, I really like Flaming Hot. I'm going to use that one a lot. And then Cheese Dust. I really like oranges, and I don't really have... I really like oranges. That's like my second favorite color. Trisha is a really beautiful shade. I use that right here. I would show you, but I don't feel like zooming in. But it's a really nice shade. Ranch is a really good... I use that for my inner corner right here. Conspiracy, I see my... Let me swatch it. I know I'm going to use it, but... could see something. But yeah, conspiracy. If I'm being honest, my only complaint with this one, no, I'm complaining. I'm gonna see myself using that. It's that one on this eye, and I am obsessed. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that shade as well. And then obviously my right ear, I'm gonna use a lot because I like to use black to deepen the crease. So yeah, would the people I would recommend this palette to is if you can afford it, if you like the color stories, and if you know you're gonna use it a lot, especially because me, I'm not an influencer, quite frankly, and I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I don't get paid a lot. So for someone that does like to do makeup and does wear makeup pretty much almost every day, and does have a everyday job, well, does have a job and has to go out, I usually wear colors at work too sometimes, but I'm just saying for like the average person, this is a really good palette for it. And then you have your pops colors, but you also have those colors that you can wear for just, you know, every day. Now I don't know if root beer, oh there, okay, so the shade dye root beer is in both palettes. So if you really love that shade, and you get both, you're really in luck. But yeah, I really like the palettes. They perform really well. This was my first Jeffree Star palette ever. And then, and I just use them, and I really like the way they work. I like this eye. Well, I like both eyes. I just wish I did my base first, because then it would come out a lot better. But, yeah, so I really like both the palettes. If I had to recommend one of either, I mean, I guess I would choose this one because it's bigger. But if you're on a budget and you really want the palette, get this one. If you're not on a budget and you can afford it, get this one. It's that simple. They both work well. I just so happened to get both because I really wanted both. And you want me to do more makeup reviews, which I don't really do on this channel much. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with a whole gosh that somehow wants this collection that's most likely sold out by the time this video is up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.